is a 6-man tag team match for the coveted Rocky Mountain Cup. And entering the ring first, Team Utah of Chip, Jason Bravo, and Guerrero Azteca.
Well, you talk about diverse characters, diverse wrestling style. Wait a minute, Chip. Now, Chip almost kissed me, ladies and gentlemen. Talk about diversity in the ring. You got the hard-working former champ Jason Bravo. Never looked in better shape than he does tonight. And, of course, the big Mexican with the banana fingers, the man who chops and chops and chops away, Guerrero Azteca, and then the always entertaining, the flamboyant one, Chip. This is going to be for the Rocky Mountain Cup, ladies and gentlemen. It's Team Utah, led by Chip, versus Team Colorado. And I'm excited to see who they're putting up. Chip now with those trademark suspenders, as you can see. Ladies and gentlemen, he told me in the back that if you want to see what in shape looks like, look at him.
And their opponents, representing Team Colorado, Hoodlum, Anaya, and XJ Khaos.
Well, the Left Coast Gorillas making their second appearance tonight, Hoodlum and Anaya. And their partner coming out right now looks like it's going to be XJ Khaos, a man I've never seen before, but he looks like he's a speedster. And Khaos in the ring along with the Gorillas, and they're going after each other. It's fisticuffs right here. It's Utah versus Colorado for the Rocky Mountain Cup. And wait a minute, Azteca now throws the Gorilla over the top rope. Jason Bravo now throws the second Left Coast Gorilla over the top rope. The ring has been cleared. Chip and Team Utah mean business tonight. Want to welcome back Commissioner MK to the mic. Team Utah versus Team Colorado, Commissioner.
For the coveted Rocky Mountain Cup. We haven't seen it since 2009.
Bringing it back. It's old school to say the least, but here comes Team Colorado. They're coming right back in. And wait a minute now. Left Coast Gorillas leave their man XJ Khaos. Feeling some chaos, and he's got to deal with Chip. Chip with that pump handle
It's the pump in the rump handle.
Oh, come on, Commissioner. It's a family show.
You know what? That's what he calls it. I got to do my job.
Belly to back suplex, Commissioner MK, and XJ Khaos, maybe wisely so, gets out of the ring.
Oh, yes. Now, I just wanted to remind everybody that basically Hoodlum and Anaya have already fought. So that has to be an advantage for Team Utah.
Absolutely. And not only did they fight, they were in a 8-man tag team competition earlier on tonight that took a lot. You know, maybe that's why they tried to stay out of action at the beginning of their match early. Maybe they realized this.
Well, and you know, this is the two big men in there. Guerrero Azteca, what an amazing, look at his body. You know, and like I've said before, he is what they call poderoso, which is Mexican strong style. He is stiff in that ring, and he is a fighter.
Wow, the strength of Guerrero Azteca being shown right there.
Oh, and a huge flapjack. Look at that on Hoodlum.
Guerrero Azteca looks focused tonight, MK.
Now, you know, it's interesting because you've got the Left Coast Gorillas and XJ Khaos representing Colorado, because a lot of people don't know this. They were originally from Colorado and then moved to California.
Is that, yeah. The Left Coast Gorillas are representing, they told me, Southern California.
That's right.
And now, wait a minute now, looks like
a blind tag.
And I'm not, oh my
big
goodness.
Samoan drop by Anaya. You know, these guys, all they are just hoods. And XJ Khaos is basically being initiated into their gang, is what they told me. I asked them why they chose him, and he said, it's kind of like jumping in.
Yeah.
It's a gang. It's a gang thing.
Well, of course, they left XJ Khaos by himself at the beginning of the match. Maybe they wanted to teach him a lesson. Maybe
possibly
make sure he understands the world of professional wrestling, or maybe even worse, the world of what it means to live on the streets and to defend yourself and to be a part of a community that's going to defend you.
That's right.
Left Coast Gorillas now double stomping on Chip. Chip's trademark suspenders now coming undone. That could be a detriment for Chip. They could be used against him, to say the least.
Oh, yes. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I'm sorry. I was distracted here by getting the gear out of the way to make sure the wrestlers were safe. But what I was going to say is These guys work so good together as a tag team, and they've got an extra competitor with them. I mean, they are just, I mean, look at this. Timing is everything, and look at the timing.
The Left Coast Gorillas now taking it to Chip. Chip looks like he's a bit worse for the wear right now. I'm not sure if Chip knew what he was getting himself into with these rough and tumble guys from the left coast.
No, I mean, Chip has been kind of, well, what can I say, more of a attraction than a wrestler as of late. Not to take away his toughness, I think he's in a little over his head right now.
He might be. You got to think that Jason Bravo really wants in this match right now. So far, he's not seen any action. Jason Bravo looking great, by the way, MK. He's really spent some time in the gym.
Oh, yeah, body by Bravo. He is actually going to school to become a personal trainer.
Yeah, I know he spends a lot of time in the gym. He looks great.
I've had the opportunity to work out with him when we were on a road trip to Lubbock, Texas. Now, one thing about Jason Bravo is he's the only UCW Zero heavyweight champion to defend the title out of state, and he defended that in Lubbock, Texas.
Successfully, I might add.
Yes, he did.
Wait a minute now.
Oh.
Belly-to-belly suplex. Now, is that – wait a minute. 2 count. Excuse me. That's Anaya, I believe, who just did that belly-to-belly suplex a la Magnum TA, you might say. And now he picks up. Chip is really taking a beating, ladies and gentlemen. I'm beginning to get kind of worried about him as the Left Coast Gorillas continue to work over fan favorite here in UCW. Chip, nice hip toss.
Oh, and those moves are coming in succession, which is like, I'm telling you something. If you've never been in the ring, you get one move, then another move. It just takes everything out of you.
I tell you, Commissioner, Hoodlum continues to impress me. He's very fluid in that ring. Sure, he's a bruiser, he's a brawler. He can hook it up with the best of them, but he's a great wrestler as well.
Yes, he really is, and I don't know if he has an amateur background, but I really believe he has to have some sort of athletic or amateur background.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Commissioner.
Oh, there we go.
And Chip interrupts that beatdown with a nice kiss, and he's taking off his suspenders.
You know what? That's not a bad cutoff move if you think about it.
Yeah, quite.
Whatever works.
And you got to wonder why now Chip is not tagging in Jason Bravo or Guerrero Azteca because, I mean, Chip took a beating.
Oh, yeah, and then XJ Khaos. I don't think he wants any part
Wait a minute
Chip
now.
after
Wait a minute.
After taking
What's
that
going
pump
on
in
up there?
Wait.
Left Coast Gorillas come over to our broadcast booth, making me a little bit nervous.
Looking at the Rocky Mountain Cup.
Nice drop kick by XJ Khaos, ladies and gentlemen.
You never know what those hoods will do. I mean, you never know.
Khaos again coming in. Oh, and he just drops Chip. And again, you got to wonder why Chip didn't take advantage of that and tag in Bravo or Azteca.
And XJ Khaos, yes, and XJ Khaos looking to apply his spinning neck breaker finisher.
Absolutely. Khaos wants to also, oh, wait a minute now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Caught. Have you ever heard the term "got you by the short and curlies"?
No, I haven't, Commissioner, but now I have.
There it is. There you go. That's what that means.
Now, he just drops him by the.
I think Carson Jacobs taking that huge move from Vig is a little discombobulated to allow, in plain view, a crotch grab move.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Chip now beginning to work his way up, but so is Khaos. Khaos now working up. And you got to think that Khaos is hurting right now.
This crowd is screaming for Jason Bravo. This crowd wants Jason Bravo in the ring.
Well, I think they're going to get Jason Bravo. Chip will just reach back and make the tag.
He's calling for the tag on his butt.
Oh, my God. Chip wants his butt to be tagged. Khaos kicks him.
Oh, he waited too long and takes the Enzo Giri from Khaos.
Commissioner MK, it looks like Jason Bravo's now walking away. He seems to be disturbed.
Oh, no.
And
Jason Bravo taking out Guerrero Azteca.
He just tagged Azteca.
Oh, no. Here we go. In the ring.
Oh, my God.
Huge move.
The Left Coast Gorillas. Carson Jacobs, 2. That'll do it. Team Colorado's going to take home the cup.
And the winners, Team Colorado, XJ Khaos, Hoodlum, and Anaya.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Bravo got no action in the ring, not one. He was never tagged in, got frustrated, and he just leveled Azteca Guerrero. I'm not sure what the bigger story is right now, as you see Commissioner MK going over to Carson Jacobs, delivering the Rocky Mountain Cup to the new cup holders, the Left Coast Gorillas and XJ Khaos. And you got to go and think they're going to be flying back to Colorado with a big smile on their face as they take the cup back to Colorado.
That goes back to Colorado, and who knows when it's going to come back.
2 big stories tonight. The cup does change hands, but Commissioner MK, did you see what happened with Azteca Guerrero and Jason Bravo?
Jason Bravo refusing to take the tag from Chip. He was offering him his butt. I think it offended him, and I think Guerrero Azteca just merely came out to say, hey, get back in the ring. He took offense to it and laid him out.
Azteca clearly wanted to make sure that cup stayed here in Utah, and Jason Bravo walking away punches Left Coast Gorilla's giving us a mouthful, Commissioner MK.
He sure is. Stay right tuned. We'll have more wrestling when we come.